Oh, man, this should be fun tonight. These teams love to let it fly from deep.
Oh, both these teams live and die by the three-pointer. If they're both on, we'll have a really high-scoring game. But if not, we might have enough bricks for houses. Ends.
All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thank you, guys. This year we've seen him pile up 50-point performances again and again, and he set a record doing it. He now has the most 50-point games in a single season, another accolade for what's been a jaw-dropping season. From him.
Yeah, he just makes it look easy, just pouring it in every night. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. Saddiq Bey out there with Herb Jones. Then there's Fears. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And here's New Orleans now, following the three-pointer by Minnesota. Bey passes to Jones, and stolen by Edwards. To the paint. Here's Randle. Finished off the break.
Well, if you're Julius Randle, sprint the floor and get an easy one.
Here's New Orleans now. It's a 5-point game. Bey with a screen on DiVincenzo. On the wing, Bey. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. And here's Jones, right now averaging 5.5 a game. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different. And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Not enough on that one as it misses.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
Here's Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two for Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
MP outside. The three is up, and the The Timberwolves hit again from deep.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Yes, and it's Edwards picking up the assist. MP's got 13.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Fears. He had 25 points in his last game. Hammers the lob through.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Randall. Clark is checked in for Anthony Edwards. And Mike Conley is subbed in for DiVincenzo. That one's good for 2.
Oh, he's on the attack, hitting 6 of his last 7.
Bay against McDaniels. Poole from long range.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And if you're looking for a steady hand to run the offense, Mike Conley has been the gold standard for years.
BA, one thing coaches love is knowing what they will get from a player every single night. With Mike Conley, that's high-level point guard play, a low-mistake player, a knockdown shooter when left open, but more importantly, the first and only thing he thinks about nightly is, how do we win this basketball game in front of us?
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 4. Fires the 3. They get it back. Poole outside. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range.
Well, we all know Poole considers himself a valuable three-point shooter. He will fire away indiscriminately.
Hits the three-pointer. MP's got 18.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Murray with it. He's scoreless. Pass to Poole. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's MP making things happen for the Minnesota Timberwolves with 4 3-pointers in the quarter alone, proving he's a threat at the arc. Back to the game. Making a switch here. MP's checked in. And then for New Orleans, Jones, he's checked in for Matkovic. Trey Murphy comes in for Poole. And it's Fears in for Alvarado. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. Mike Conley out there with MP. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and he also dished out plenty of assists, something we're used to seeing. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. Was that special? Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks for the update. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Pass to Murray. Launches a 3. The rebound by MP. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Puts one up from 19. the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. MP's got 26 points.
MP is cooking right now, and folks, this is exactly what we expected from this young man.
Gets the three to fall.
Boy, you allow a shooter of his caliber to get that good a look, and good night.
To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Picked by Misi. Inside. Whoa! Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Heads-up play by Murray. He sees that the pick and roll gets someone open and sends them the ball.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. And the basket by MP.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Fears. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Minnesota. This game following their win against the Rockets.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the middle. Here's Fears. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his third assist of the night. Up minute 6 left in the first half. MP right side. Oh, okay then.
Boy, the explosive finish at the cup by MP. He might have surprised himself, folks.
There's 57 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Misi. Here's Fears. Stolen by MP. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Fast up the floor.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Pelicans trail by 10. For three, Fears. Randall pulls down the board. Minnesota's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. MP getting it done inside.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Now here's Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Celtics in Boston. Fast break, Minnesota. And it's Randall that time on the assist by MP. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And so that brings the first half to a close. The T-Wolves on top. They're up by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
These are return takers from the court. And get ready for the big half-court shot. Drums. Delivering the shot.
Being at the top of your respective conference has got to be a good feeling, right, fellas?
A very good feeling, Ernie, and you always want...
And looking now at that first half, anything that could have gone wrong did go wrong for the Pelicans.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
And that's it for halftime.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Herb Jones out there with Saddiq Bey. Then there's Trey Murphy. Then there's Fears. And it's Jordan in at the 5. New Orleans shooting their first free throw of the night. Well, Grant, as more and more teams look to get up and down, you think that lends itself to going deeper down the roster?
Oh, definitely, B.A. Also, with the G League and bigger coaching staffs enabling end-of-the-bench guys to get more reps, it helps them stay ready when their number is called.
Pelicans trail by 11. Here's Fears. 10 points for him. Jones misses. Pass to Randall. Here's MP. The Pelicans pull it in.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Bey from long range. The rebound by MP. And so MP will bring it up for the T-Wolves. And off the front iron, and in it goes. MP's got 43 points.
He has done the heavy lifting for them offensively, now looking to close this thing out.
And the shot goes in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there. Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And the foul called on MP. That's his 3rd foul so far. And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor. Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities. He got loose from downtown the first half, now has 3 here in the second. Unstoppable.
Pass to Jordan. To the paint. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, that's about as high percentage as it gets for DJ. Go to work, big man.
A chance here to catch up with Ali. From the sideline.
Thanks, BA. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Brian, back to you.
Okay, Ali, appreciate the update. Jones feels it out. Pass to Fears. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots it from the corner. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
Listen, this guy's doing his part. It's what we know he's about, but they have got to get some productivity from some other guys on this roster.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
All night, he just won't let up.
3rd quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes had passed. So timeout called here. The first for New Orleans. MP really making a difference here.
Listen, the timeout was appropriate. They're giving up 3 after 3 after 3.
Some changes for Minnesota. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Jaden McDaniels comes in for Julius Randle. And Conley subbed in for DiVincenzo. Pass to Fears from behind the arc. The 3 ball. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
That one falls. MP's got 57 points. Pelicans trail by 15. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Bay. From deep. Rebound Minnesota. Now MP. Non-stop scoring machine right here. No good from outside.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Jones, the pass to Bay. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. Clock at 6. Back to Jones. Takes the 3. Drills it from deep. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Great read there by the rookie Fears. That kind of selfless attitude goes a long way with his teammates.
And here's MP. From the arc. Oh, another one falls!
He roasts defenses on the regular. But this is something special.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Up 15 points as this quarter concludes. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind
Edwards is checked in for the Timberwolves. MP comes in for Highland. And a change for the Pelicans. Jordan's checked in. And here's New Orleans now. Edwards is the 2, McDaniels the 3. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. 4-3. Again! What an avalanche! Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the...
Thanks, guys. A solid win for MP and company, a true team effort. You're spreading the ball around as part of a balanced attack. What did it feel like out there?
Woo! Let's go! It's fun to play like that, and it's fun to watch too. They should put all of our games on national TV now that I think about it. Those ratings would go crazy.
Absolutely.
Hey, I will catch you next time.
All right. Over to you, BA.